An aggressive and unprecedented push by Republicans in Texas to redraw the state's 38 congressional districts has sparked concern beyond the Lone Star State and alarmed Democrats and voters who call Texas home. That includes Darrell Douglas, a community organizer and resident of the 18th congressional district. He says Texas Republicans are not playing fair.
Moving the lines in these congressional districts in the middle of the decade, time that's not traditionally the time that we do that, is really moving the goalposts in the middle of the game. It's changing the rules in the middle of the football game. And it's really discouraging to see that Republicans are just out to gain more seats any way that they can.
Legal scholars and political science experts say it's a high-risk, high-reward effort by Republicans. The mid-cycle redistricting effort was championed by President Donald Trump, who said he expects it to yield as many as 5 additional Republicans in the U.S. House, thus protecting the party's narrow House majority in next year's midterm elections.
It's not ethical to use redistricting totally in a political effort.
James Douglas is a law professor at Texas Southern University. He says gerrymandering in Texas will dilute the voting power for people of color.
If you look at the districts that the governor has targeted, they're all minority districts. They're all black and brown districts. So it's clear that in order to achieve what they want to disenfranchise black and brown voters.
States are required to redistrict every 10 years based on the U.S. Census, but the current Texas map was passed just 4 years ago. The existing map is already the subject of several lawsuits, claiming that it intentionally discriminated against minority voters. And experts say the new redistricting plan could backfire.
It means that they're going to have to put Democrats in some Republican districts and take Republicans out of the district that they're in. They knew when they created the district, they created some strong Republican districts. Now they're going to weaken those districts, and who knows what might happen when they weaken those districts. So it's not a win-win for them. It could be a lose-lose.
Trump's Republicans already face vulnerabilities ahead of the 2026 elections. Only 41% of Americans approve of the job he is doing, according to Reuters Ipsos polling, and the president's party historically underperforms during midterm elections. Texas, the fastest growing U.S. state, went for Trump last year by a 56% to 42% margin. Matt Barretto is a professor of political science at UCLA.
I think it's going to be very difficult for Texas to do this because, first of all, many Republicans in the Texas delegation do not want to do this. They're nervous about their own seats. And so I think Texas should be very careful because not only will they possibly weaken existing Republican districts, but California could then decide that they want to redistrict, and Governor Newsom may decide that he wants to draw districts that more promote Democratic communities. And if that's the case, the final result could be 10 or 12 more Democratic seats when all the counting is done.
Some Democrats have already suggested fighting fire with fire by redistricting in states they control. California Governor Gavin Newsom has floated the idea of sidestepping the state's redistricting commission to draw a new, more Democrat-friendly map.